Hey there, it's Patmos, and nice of you to join me as we continue our adventure again in the Ostriv map 6 town. So we overlook the farming area. We have all the farmlands out here, and some of the orchards are out here. We have our cows and stuff. And this whole part of the map basically doesn't have a lot of farming. And in the end, we're going to need enough farms and stuff to keep feeding the population, even though we have all these big garden houses. We should be able to accommodate a big portion of the people with that, but we also need some farms for other produce and stuff like that. That's why last time we started to build this little neighborhood here with a lot of houses so that we can house some extra population. After that is done, however, we need to get those extra jobs. Now, we had some jobs available in the orchards here, but the next step was going to be extra cowsheds. So we should probably start by setting that area up. As we can see here, the houses are positioned in a certain way. We'll leave them as they are. Here we see the houses standing. It'll be the 12 houses. So let's build a couple of these cow sheds over here. Now I'm going to start all the way on the top right here. 1 and then 2. We have the space for it, so why not? Then we'll rotate them around and we build another 2. So we get 4 in total, which will be quite beneficial. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We also might need some hay barracks here then, of course. The question is, how are we going to set those up? So we also need to get the hay production up in this area, which might be something. Let's go check. We can build 2 right like this. They're close to the area then. And that gives me some space to build some hay dryers here. Now the problem will be, of course, the removal of all the trees. That's going to take a serious amount of time. But not to be despaired, I guess. I think this should be okay. Alright, 6 of those. Now this is going to create a very long building queue. So we have to take our time for all of this. Let's get the hop yard down the line again, because we don't desperately need that. We have 6,000 beer already, so there's no reason to hurry that. We can just go on and see what happens there. For now, I mean, the tavern only needs 1 source of alcohol in the end anyway, so we don't have to focus on getting more of that. So this will be good. And then, yeah, let's get the houses up, get the cow sheds going. Maybe I'm going to squeeze a cow shed in earlier. Maybe something like this, because if we have a good cow shed here, that we have, I mean, these are all filled up, we can just transfer some animals. We're not going to optimize the bull livestock anymore. We're going to keep those bulls now. So that we get a bull in each of the new ones. And get cows in there so that they can start to reproduce. I think that might actually be a good one. So let's save all those animals up now. Get them in here. Could also boost our shoe production, by the way. We have a lot of leather already, though. So it might also be a storage problem. Let's see, the weaver, the shoemaker. Do we have only 1 shoemaker? Well, that's part of the problem then. It can be supplied by wagon too, but I want another shoemaker. If we can make more shoes this way, and I bet we can. Two, actually. That will significantly boost our ability to sell shoes for a good price and make a lot of money. That's great. Alright, there we go. 1 house ready. Now, we might have some food problems here. Oh, there's a market pretty close, but we have to address that too. So, a granary is needed at some point, although they could use this granary. We could set up some marketplaces here, maybe. That could also work already. Have to figure that out still. It's always a bit of a trial and error and seeing how things go. One thing I did totally forget about is wells. 12 houses should do with 2 wells, yes. So let's squeeze the wells in too. Wow, this is a long building queue. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Yeah, this is okay. House done. Only one with married families, so this should be 3 new families already. Messenger from Merefa. Well, we don't need warm clothes right now. Not going to sell away my lime. Way too precious for that. We can sell away some of the sunflower oil, though. We can sell away a lot of salt, so let's do that. Not going to sell away iron, because we need that. What we could do, though, as I saw this, is increase the amount of salt in here up to 4,000. Then it's not a problem. We can do that too. Shoemaker's workshop's ready. Go make me some shoes. Oh, there's men working in here. Well, it can just be ladies. That's better. Alright, we'll do apply to all. So it's now applied to this one too. This one will now start to make me some more shoes. Oh, wow. That should really increase the amount of shoes that we have. And now how are we doing with iron? 1,400. So if we get a trader in, we're going to buy a ton of iron. Stone well is done. Great, that can now start to fill up and then they can all benefit from it. There are stone wells here too, which still have a decent amount of water, so they don't have to walk too far for it. Here comes a cow shed. Have to load it up with ladies first and get all the stuff in. Yep, it's done. Alright, let's do apply to all and apply to all. That should work. Now this one should be... yeah, I want a manager in here too. There we go. They're now stacking up on stuff. Might be a bit hard though, because they need hay and stuff, and they now have to walk quite far for it. So, might be good to not fill these out completely. Ooh, penny-a-teen. Let's sell some carrots. We have 600 in store. Onions, 800. Nope. 878. Deal. Warm clothing. No, no, no. Not going to sell off that. Not going to do any of that. Okay, that's good. So they have the stuff. We can tell them to use a fallow field. And now we can transfer a bull. That's 10 months old. That's okay. And then I guess we do 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. And we're not going to do the oldest ones. 1, 2. So they should have around 8 animals in here soon, which is good. Let me check, because we have an old bull here. We also have a young one coming up, so let's slaughter that one. Same here. A 3-year-old bull. We have another 3-year-old bull, 1-year-old bull. Okay, that's good. That's better. Gonna leave those 2. But yeah, we can use that in another cow shed. This has... okay, interesting. There's no older bulls anymore. This one has a 1-year-old bull and a 9-month-old. Okay. Stuff is coming in. It's okay. Penny-a-teen. Yeah, we already checked that. This is working out. They're using a fallow field. They should soon get some new ones. As soon as this is 1 month older, it can start to reproduce. The houses are still being built, which is good. Let's keep that going. And from there on, we will see how things will develop. But I guess for now, it's okay. It's okay. Messenger from Barvin Cove. Oh, I think, yeah, we can sell some cheese there. Means another 100. We also wanted to buy some more iron to be sure for a while. So let's do it like this. Should be it. Alright, another house ready. That means they're going to do a well and then a shoemaker again. Then another cow shed. They're going through all of this relatively fast. And what I'm going to do is tell them to get rid of these logs so that they can keep working here. Going to work, taking a rest, waiting for a partner, going to work. Alright, well, 2 of them are chopping a tree right now, which is already a start. Then 2 more can do that. And another thing we can do is go here. We can see these have 18 logs to spare. Bye-bye logs. That's good. This one's completely filled up, but only 4 logs, so I'm going to get rid of those. But yeah, sometimes this can all be quite beneficial. Just deleting the logs. Oh, this one has bark in it too, that's why. Okay. Look at how much firewood's in there. It said there are only 5,000. What are they doing? Oh well, stone well's ready. Now, these don't need the extra people yet. Although, I probably changed it up, yeah. Okay, let's do apply to all in the on season, so that they all try to hire 5 ladies. I wonder if they can do a better job at that now, since we have the extra households here with extra ladies. Alright, there's one missing here, one missing there. That's it. So only 2 right now. That already looks a little bit better. Ooh, we're getting a lot of new animals. Messenger from Balaklia. Yeah, we don't have a lot to sell to them, so let's leave it as it is. I think, though, that this still needs... this needs horse stack replacement. No, they have it, so that's not a problem. Could be getting 1 extra of these, because we have a lot of horses present. And could be using that somewhere in this area, maybe. Problem is always where to exactly build it. Maybe here, next to this farm. So we get 1 in this little area. There we go. Yeah, it needs tree removal. I don't care. We'll see it done. There's only 6, 8, 5, 1, 6, 2, 14 trees to be removed. We'll get it done. Or not. I don't know. Let's do apply to all. So at least this is going to fill up. Yes. Use a fallow field when possible. Yes. Then apply to all. Let's see if they can hire ladies. See, these are now almost completely filled up. Just 1 open space, which was worse before. So that's already going better. Oil workshop doing its job. Still have ladies looking for a job, just not in this area. And I think now we should just focus on all the houses and not the cow sheds. Getting some milk out of this though, so that's good. We need a manager here too. There she is. Okay. Oh, we have a bit of food in there. Not optimal, but it's something. Let's see. We have 2 one-year-old bulls here, so 1 can go up there. And then we'll do 1. Oh, what's happening there? Normally it doesn't do that. Let's see how this goes. So this is all young cows. Let's do 3. These are all relatively old again. Did we get the bull in here now? Oh yeah, okay, I did it right. That's good. So we have the bull. We get the cows transferred here. They're busy with making sure everything gets set up. We're going to optimize the bulls in this one and in this one too already. So these are now busy. They can now build the hay barracks. So let's move those over. So that they can start to fill those up soon. The good thing is with these, they don't really need to build them. They just need to get rid of the trees and then they will be there all of a sudden. And then they can also start to mow the land already. So that will be great. We'll have to see how we do. Messenger from Balaklia. Yeah, basically I have nothing to sell to them. I also don't have much to buy from them. We still have the nails. We still have plenty of stone. Still have lime. Still have iron. So, yeah. Sorry. Want the messenger from their cutscene so we can sell some nice goodies. That's usually the best way to make some money. Oh, wow, look at the milk they're making. That's great. Do we have enough people working in the dairies so that they can transport it all? Hopefully. But these, yeah, see, these should be set up like this. So that they can have more milk in there. Alright, alright. It's working. As long as these bits of milk get transported there too at some point, then it's working. Hay dryer. Okay, so we got a hay dryer up here, which is nice. Big hay barracks they're gonna build. Yeah, very nice. They're delivering the goods there already. Once that is set up, it's very good. I like that. Alright, a newborn bull there already. So yeah, they're starting to have newborns. This will probably take a bit longer. Here, the house just needs some thatch. There it is. This just needs some wooden nails. Well, there's plenty of work being done. Here comes another house. Wonder if somebody will get married or not. Oh, not straight off, so might be in for a nice time there. What if we move these two? So these two get ready quickly because they just need to remove 1 tree and 2 trees. 1, 2 trees. So that they can get some more hay here. Because yeah, this is working out already. It's completely filled up. Right, these have mostly the ladies that they need. I love that. And these can still hire. Oh wow, that's good. So the farms are hiring. Well, this one is hiring very good amounts of people. This one is not able to hire yet. Wow, there's one big white line here. We'll get rid of that when we get to the next episode usually, because it's just mostly temporary stuff. It will be removed at some point. Looks like these can get enough milk from where they are. I mean, the workers can supply it themselves. We could put this up to 1,000 though. See if that makes a change to where they are getting their stuff. Could be that they will start to get it from further out because they can get good amounts at one go. Now, we're not selling sunflower oil, we're not selling any flour or horseshoe, but we can sell some salt, so that makes some money. And we're not buying anything. No, 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 we're not buying anything. Please let's get me the messenger from the Kachi. Let sell me a buttload of charcoal. Alright, we have a hay barracks up. This is nearly done, and then it just needs to be transported into the hay barracks, which will help these keep a good and steady supply. Very nice. Yep. Now, the workers in the cowsheds can actually work on those hay barracks, so that is a good thing. I like that. Ah, now that it is up very high, they start to move it. That's great. I think we're all the way out. No, we have 12,000 thatch, so we have enough. It's just a matter of them not really bringing it where it's needed. Look at these filled up places. Wow. So much stuff. So much food. Well, these are hiring better now. So more and more people are available for the harvests. Let's keep that up. We're just 1 month into the harvest, and as we can see here, this one is nearly done already. So yeah, there's plenty of time to finish it all. We might soon need extra pastures though. I'm not sure if we have enough for all these cowsheds and sheep farms that we have. So that could be another reason to get an extra farm, so that we have extra pasture, so that all animals can really be in pasture. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3. I don't think all sheep are in pasture. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, some are all the way up here, but it looks like all empty pastures are in use. So this one got cleared out recently. So yeah, might need some more soon. Alright, our beer brewer is busy. Yeah, we still have plenty of hops for it, so let's keep that up. 6,000 beer in store. Plenty to drink. More and more hay dryers get up. 1, 2, 3, 4 now. So 2 more to go. Turns out, if you run speed 3, you can actually do quite a lot in an episode. Interesting. $771 people. Ooh, can we sell some more? Oh yeah, let's sell 1,000. Let's sell 980 carrots. And that's it. We're not going to sell anything else. Might have to invest more in the clothing industry soon, though. Let me see. Textiles. We don't have any textiles. 210. We have almost no hemp. We have not that much clothing. So an extra farm for extra hemp and stuff might be good. Or we need to import it, but then we have to buy it, and I don't want that. There's plenty of people working in the business, so that's not a problem, as you can see right here. Ah, we have some flax left, though. Oh, do we still have some flax? 300, okay. But yeah, we have to make sure that we keep making enough pieces of clothing. This one is working very well. And I guess both our tanners are doing the best job they can, although this one won't be producing that much right now. But they're only tanning. Do I also... Oh yeah, here's the one for sheep, I guess. Yeah, okay. So that's working out. Just need some more bark and stuff, and then it can start to tan. Maybe we should up this to 500 now. That's probably better. With 4 sheep places, we should be able to supply that, and then we can get more sheep skin at one go, so that they can turn it into warm clothing. Yeah, that should be doable. Okay, let's see. For now, this neighborhood's ready. All the houses are built. We're now building the extra cow sheds here. Get the hay barracks, that one, and then we can get another wagon shed. So yeah, we have the extra people here. I just think we might still need more. So what we could do is build the same little neighborhood here too, but then we definitely need some food in there. Because this is way further out from that than this one. But we can probably just build a granary in there. And do it that way, so we'll see. Let's see. What happens if we build another one of these little neighborhoods here? 1. Let's make it a little bit more spacious than the one up here. 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do 1 and 2. We can always do it a little bit different, of course, now. I mean, we can just build a kind of street like this. Why not do things? Oh, we leave that open. So that's where the granary is going to be. And then we can just go this again. Okay. And then one other thing I want to get there is another school. So that the kids in this area can go to school. We also need a granary up here then. To provide for the food. And then of course marketplaces. Now this is our max garden house town. But we also need these houses to provide for all the jobs. And I guess we need the granary early on. In order to get things up and running. We don't need that one. And we don't have to get rid of these trees. Oh man, all these buildings need trees to be removed. Which is taking their sweet time, of course. So I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Since we still need a ton of people anyway, I'm going to build 2 more row houses at least. I need to get the ones with the store, I think. Yeah, this one. Alright, let's first make it so that it's a bit straight, like this. Yes. Alright, let's hit the F1. There we go. This is one with the store. Place is occupied. Oh, that one is in the way now. Oh, man. Okay, well, then we're gonna start from this side first. Okay, it's fine. Ooh, messenger from Refa. Okay, that's not too important. Alright. Let's hit F1. Let's build one right here. Then we can build another corner house. Then in the end, we should be able to paste everything together. There we go. I'm going to move this one over. And this one, so that they will build these 2 row houses. And that gives them time to remove a couple of trees up there. So that we can fix that. Anything? 750. Deal. And some salt. Deal. That's it. That's it. Probably should just be sending out a messenger to Dekachi to sell some goods. Because I do want the money for that. But it's going to take some time. Alright, the granary has all the trees removed. So that works already. Yeah, and all of these have to walk very far to actually start removing trees out here, so... Another strategy could just be to build another forester. If we have these two close, we can empty out their logs pretty often. So that could work. We already have those marketplaces up, so what I can do... Go to this one and do apply to all. And apply to all. And then at least we can set up the basics here. So in this one, we can set it up for firewood, buckwheat, dried fruit, because we have a lot of that, and potatoes. So then at least they have 3 types of food in here that we should have. Potatoes, buckwheat, dried fruits. Yes, alright. In here we can do the things with clothing and warm clothing and shoes so that they can get these. That should be nice. And then get one of the extra things like flour or dried fish or whatever. Don't know if they actually have those in store. Do we have dried fish to spare? Oh yeah, 3,000. Alright, a messenger arrived at their Kachi. Let's sell this. Let's sell 3,000 somewhat shoes. Yeah, why not? Nice. Alright. Well, that also gives me the opportunity to buy 2,000 iron, I guess, because we'll still be making a lot of money. Okay, a new family settling in town, probably into the row house. Yes. Oh, and we have to set this store up. Where's another store? Right here. Let's do apply to all and apply to all. And then all we have to do in here is start setting it up. Buckwheat, dried fruits, potatoes, some fish. Since we have plenty. See, it's all coming in straight away. Firewood, clothing, warm clothing. That won't probably come in because we don't have a lot of that. And some shoes. There we go. Well, that should help out. Make sure everybody here gets what they need. Look at this. They already need another 470. That works. Is this one getting supplied enough all the time? I'm not so sure. So let's set this up to 3,000 for now. We also have some potatoes in there. Can't sell them to them. Can we sell them here? Yeah, we can sell 1,000 potatoes in here. That's the last time that we're going to do that because I don't want that. So let's make this a temporary stock. But it should work. And we have some dried fish in there. Let's sell 1,000 dried fish. Deal. Alright, that should get our coffers way up. And we won't be selling any more potatoes, so we keep the rest now. And I made a little boo-boo because now this is a 3-sized story corner house. Okay, well, that's just the one that's going to be 3-sized. So the next one will be this one again. Okay, there we go. Let's hit the F1. Oh, wow, that's going way back. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, that's better. Alright, then we'll see if we can squeeze something in there at some point, but for now it's okay. And we can also see that, yeah, they removed trees on some of those places, so it did work out a bit. And all we have to do now, again, is get rid of the logs, clear them out, and that should be worth it. So that's a way to make sure that those trees get removed, and we have to get them removed anyway. I know there's more parts that have the trees already removed, but I don't want to start out there, so that's why we're doing it like this. I think this structure will help out too in that, because that should provide us with 5 extra guys chopping trees in this whole area. Now what I would like to do is maybe copy this granary, or just set it up. I'm just going to set it up for the marketplaces manually, that's better, so that we only get the stuff that we really need. We'll wait for this to finish, then I'm going to start setting up the granary. Messenger from Balaklia. Yeah, that's it. Don't need anything right now. Alright, let's get the men in there. Wow, they were available. So in here we have buckwheat, dried fruit and potatoes and dried fish as stuff that go in here. So buckwheat, dried fruit, dried fish, and potatoes. Let's set this up to 1,000, 1,000, 500, and 1,000. They can only hire a lady, and it can be set up in many ways. Let's hire 2 ladies for now, so that they can at least get some stuff. And then we should also probably set up 2 marketplaces here with some local produce, like cabbage and carrots and stuff. So let's set that up already. We're going to do cabbage, carrots, beetroot, and garlic. Why? Because those are all pretty close. We're just going to set the numbers up to 100. And then we're going to buy that from the locals. And then as soon as one of these marketplaces gets ready, and I hope it's this one, it will be because I'm removing it, then we can just quickly build that. That should be nice, and fill it up. Alright, let's sell some extra charcoal, extra shoes. No buckwheat, although we do have a lot of buckwheat now, and we are running a little short on potatoes. So what we could do is add buckwheat instead to make good use of that. So let's put in 2,000 buckwheat, and let's start selling that. 2,039, that's okay. We can deal with that. We can also sell a bit of sunflower oil. Ah, we have 5 deals already. Town storage, yeah, that's fine. You know what? Since we make a lot of money now, what I'm actually going to do is buy me some cows. Let's get 10 cows and a bull. Deal. We'll put those in one of the cow sheds then. So that... oh, we have to set these up still. Apply to all and apply to all. So these should now be filled up soon. Whoopsie, that's a little boo-boo because, yeah, we need people in here. Oh, and they're all going to be hired now for the farms. All right, this is good. This is good. Get the hay in. Luckily, we have the hay barracks here. We have some wells closed, so that should all work. Let's get these logs destroyed. There we go. All right. Well, in here, we're going to set this up with beetroot, cabbage, carrots, and garlic. Because those were the things that we had in sufficient numbers. We do apply to all and apply to all. Oh, we don't even have the ladies to get into these buildings anymore. Let's get one out of here. Probably because they're now all being hired into these places. Now, this has enough food for a next batch of cows. And this one soon too. Okay, that's great. That's great. Getting good amounts of milk. And at some point... we will be getting better amounts of other stuff. Alright, let's get a 10-month bull in here. And there's at least an animal in there, so the other one should go to this building. That's at least how it should work. Now I'm just going to move extra animals into these ones. And then they should all have a certain amount of animals in them. And therefore can all start to reproduce again. So I'm going to put them all on optimize the bull livestock again. They can do that themselves. Will take a bit of time before we get new leather though, because they need to grow their population inside first until they reach the max to actually get to more slaughters. But we doubled the amount of cow sheds that we have. And soon enough we will also double the amount of... oh, there they are. Very good. We have doubled the amount of milk and... cows to be slaughtered, so that'll be great. Alright, there's a lady in there. These are all functional now, that's good. Looks like all the farms are already done. Put an extra lady in here. They have plenty of food in here. We're just out of potatoes, I think. Right, maybe not out of it, but we don't have enough in store to get into this storage. We should be getting a lot of dried fruit, though. Where's the dried fruit? 3,000. Okay, so we might need some extra orchards soon, too. Doesn't look too good. Let's go down here. Do we have some apples in here? No. Do we have apples in here? No. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's how I want to see it. Alright, well, we bought a lot of cows, and we still have 5,500 coins. More than we started with, so that went well. We are still building this neighborhood, but it's going in a good pace. I like it. I think we can build this row house soon, too, then. Might be helpful. Let's see here. Yeah, let's sell some dried fish. Deal. Let's sell some sunflower oil and some salt. Not sallow, but salt. Deal. There we go. Might want to buy some warm clothes because we're out. Apparently we're not producing enough yet, so that needs fixing too, but that's for next episode. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comment section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.